Hello, hero. Joe Smith here. First of all, Foundation for Economic Education. They have a great YouTube channel, great YouTube videos. Uh, if you haven't checked out that channel, you need to do it. You need to subscribe. You need to watch them. They got some really great videos, some animated series. They're kind of silly and humorous, funny, but educational at the same time. Their videos will really put things in a new light for you. So check out Foundation for Economic Education on YouTube, or you can go to their website, fee.org, 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 fee.org. But top headline on their website tonight: how $10 million for gender studies and gender programs in Pakistan got tied to the COVID relief bill that you might get $600 for. That you later pay back in higher taxes, of course. But so they can only afford to give you $600, but they're going to give $10 million to Pakistan for gender studies, so that way the people of Pakistan can figure out what gender they are. Because, try and figure out if you have a boobs or a penis, it's kind of hard for some people. It's not that easy to determine what gender you are sometimes. So, but actually, technically, this and some of the other programs that you may have been hearing in the news, like $500 million to Israel, these were actually part of that. What was $740 billion something defense bill? Not actually part of the COVID bill, but part of the defense bill that Trump vetoed, or said he's going to veto. And Trump's threatening to veto the COVID bill here too. But at the same time, the two bills were, and some other stuff, was all wrapped together as part of an omnibus. What's called an omnibus package. So the defense spending bill and this COVID bill went through Congress and the Senate attached to each other. So they couldn't just vote on one or the other, and they couldn't just vote yes to one and no to the other. They had to vote yes to both or no to both. So that's kind of like a trick that these politicians use to sneak extra stuff through. Like the tax incentives for people that own or buy a racehorse. It's included in one of these, either the defense bill or this. Trump's threatening to veto the defense bill because he wants Section 230 of the Communications Act removed. Okay, what's this about Communications Act in a defense spending bill? And, well, exactly. They sneak all this extra crap into these bills. This COVID relief bill, in reality, is a tax spending bill or tax loophole bill. It's like a new tax laws or tax act or whatever. It's more of a tax bill than a relief bill, with all the extra stuff in it. So it's like Joe Biden's new tax bill, more or less. Disguised as a COVID relief bill. But Section 230 of the Communications Act, exactly what that is, that's, in case you're wondering, why is Trump wanting that removed? Well, Section 230 of the Communications Act keeps companies like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, Instagram, and all of them from being held legally liable for being able to be federally prosecuted or sued based on content or posts made or uploaded by users of their website or online service or platform, whatever you want to call it. See, many years ago, back when the internet was kind of younger, smaller, first starting out, there's a site called upload.com. Some of you older nerds might know what Joe Smith's talking about here, might remember that. Forget the dude's name offhand, but he made this site called upload.com, and people could kind of use it to host videos. It's kind of like early version of YouTube. They're uploading videos on there so that the way they can download them to other computers elsewhere at other locations, or to share them with friends and stuff like that. And a lot of people were like uploading movies. They're getting or they're going to like theaters with little video cameras and recording movies, and then uploading them to upload.com to share with other people, so other people could download these pirated movies, as they call them, pirated movies, for free, which was in violation of the Federal Piracy Act and that. And so the feds went in and shut down upload.com because users of the website that created accounts on the website were using it to share copies of, like, illegal pirated copies of movies. And they federally prosecuted, convicted, and sentenced and put him in prison for several years, the guy that created the website, for not taking the videos down. He argued he's just the creator of the website. He can't control what gets put on it. Well, Section 230 of the Communications Act, after that, was later enacted, and if it was active sooner, he would have been immune from prosecution for what the users of his website put on the website. But now Trump wants to do away with that federal protection at Section 230 of the Communications Bill, so that way if people are posting illegal content or pirated movies or whatever on Facebook or other websites, or the websites themselves, the companies themselves, can be held legally liable for not taking the stuff down. Well, some argue that might lead towards more censorship or whatever, but it's kind of a toss-up for that. There's kind of a couple different ways to look at it. It's like it's one of those things where, yeah, it sounds like a good idea in one way, and then it sounds like, well, it might be a bad idea in another way. So Joe Smith's kind of undecided neutral on that aspect as for the time being. But yeah, if there is something that's blatantly illegal, then yeah, the companies should be monitoring what's put on their websites and remove the stuff. Like if people are trafficking kidnapped children on using Facebook to advertise them, then yeah, Facebook should be removing those posts or whatever. Or people are posting child porn on Facebook, then yeah, Facebook needs to be removing that stuff. Or they should be federally prosecuted. But Section 230 protects Facebook from being prosecuted for people posting stuff like that. At the same time, we don't want these companies to, because some guy says some virus is a hoax, don't, like, okay, if you want to go say some stupid stuff, then go say some stupid stuff like that, and that shouldn't be getting censored. But anyways, yeah, it was 5593 pages, and that was just a COVID relief bill. So 5,600 pages. You really think they need 5,600 pages to say that they're going to send you a $600 check? No, that's all taken care of on page 1. So guess what the other 592 pages are about. And then you got the $740 billion defense spending bill on in addition to those 5593 pages and what all stuff is snuck in there. Well, hope this catches your attention. Hope this kind of sparks some anger. Hopefully some of you heroes contact your representatives, your local legislators, representatives, state or federal reps, senators, whatever. Call them, email them, write letters, go to their office, parade or protest in front of their houses if you have to, or that. Ask them what the hell's going on with the stuff. They're saying they ain't got no more money to help people with the virus, but they can add $10 million to the defense bill for gender programs in Pakistan. Well, people line up to get food here in America. Well, Joe Smith's going to go take his new racehorse for a ride. Hopefully you get a racehorse while you can during this deal. It's been Joe Smith signing out.